What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about a football player who was most recently in the NFL. He played at Central Florida by the name of Otis Anderson Jr. Otis Anderson Jr. is a promising football player whose life was taken by his emotionally unstable father, who was trying to take the life of Otis Jr.'s mother. But Otis Jr. went to protect his mother, according to reports, and his father still ended up firing shots that not only took his life, but has seriously injured his wife. Now, I want y'all to understand something. This young man did not deserve this. I had to take my time to do this video because I was really going to go off, but I want to keep it cool. I may do a Patreon exclusive because I really want to go in on this, but I'm going to stick with what we know, and I'm going to speak on what I believe has occurred. Now, this family is in Jacksonville, but I believe his mother is from New York. His father may be from there as well. Now, they have a nice residence here. His parents are the homeowners, so both of his parents live in this house. They are the homeowners. Okay, so his parents are together. Now, I just want to emphasize that. We're gonna get into the articles, but I have to say this. His parents were together, living together, but his father decided that it would be a good idea to go and get a pistol or whatever weapon he used and to use it against his wife while his son is there, because he got emotional. He got in his feelings. Why? Do you think she was cheating on you? Did she talk to you the wrong way? You know, when you look on Otis Jr.'s social media, he has Jake's grandson. He doesn't have Otis's son. He has Jake's grandson because he was very close to his grandfather, who I believe just passed away. I believe his grandfather just passed away. Post is in here. But yeah, I believe he just lost his grandfather. And I believe he was very close with him. I don't think he was close with his father. I think him and his father probably had issues for quite some time. And it might stem from how his father had treated his mother. And we all know that the way that these children feel about their parents is because of what goes on with their parents. Now, his parents were together, and I believe that there was abuse in that relationship. And I believe she stayed for the sake of Otis and to see him thrive and to see him be successful. I don't care what she said or did. That don't give you the right to pull out a weapon and start firing indiscriminately and taking the life of your son because you got in your feelings. You're supposed to be an adult. You got a 52-year-old man that got in his feelings and got in his emotions to the point to where he thought that it would be a good idea to just start blasting around, hitting his son, hitting his wife, whatever. No care at all, right? I have told y'all about these emotional simps, especially you married emotional simps. You get in your feelings. Why? Because you think your wife could be cheating on you. Did she talk to you the wrong way? Did she not cook dinner for you when you got home? Does she love her son more than she loves you? That's issues you need to deal with internally. If you don't feel loved in a situation, leave. Why do you even need to pull out a weapon? There's absolutely no excuse for that. This guy is a sucker. He's a clown. And I hope they go after him to the fullest extent of law. I hope he never gets out of jail. I hope he is in there for the rest of his miserable life. You took the life of your son who had a promising career because you got in your emotions and feelings. And now you have not only ruined your life, but you took the life of your son and you almost took the life of your wife, a woman that you share a home with. Let's get into this article from CBS 47. Former University of Central Florida football player Otis Anderson Jr. is deceased, and one woman is hurting following an incident in North Jacksonville. As you see, these are the tweets here. The incident happened around 9:30 p.m. Monday on the 5200 block of Johnson Lake Court, which is near the interstate of 295 and Dunn Avenue. Both victims were taken to the hospital where one man was pronounced deceased. Police have not yet identified the victims in the shooting. I'm probably have an article that's more up to date, but I just want to give y'all the gist of what happened. Online JSO inmate information search records show Tuesday morning that a 52-year-old man, also named Otis Anderson, was booked into jail and charged murder. According to records on the Duval County Property Appraisal website, records show the home where the incident happened belongs to Otis Anderson and Denise Anderson, who appeared to be Anderson Jr.'s parents. So they lived together. So it wasn't a baby mama issue. It wasn't a child support issue. It was a guy in his feelings. A second man was at the scene, was interviewed by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Investigators said they aren't looking for any other suspects. Everyone involved appears to be related. Anderson played at UCF from 2017 to 2020 as a running back and receiver. He ranked second in the school's history for yards per carry average. Prior to that, he played football at the University Christian in Jacksonville and helped his school earn back-to-back state championships. He then spent his offseason with the Los Angeles Rams and joined their practice squad. As a matter of fact, he signed a 3-year deal, but I believe he ended up being released in September. He joined the practice squad and he was cut September 20th. Action News Jax Jessica Barreto spoke with Anderson's former high school coach, David Pinlan, over the phone and shared what Otis meant to him. Otis was an undersized player that played like he was 6'5". He was a great kid, always wanted the ball in his hands, always played with so much heart. He was a special kid. He said he was the hardest worker and always got the picture of what it takes to be a champion. And during the time he was at UCF, they had a very good team. Let's see. This according to First Coast News. Former UCF University Christian football player Otis Jr. Deceased in Jacksonville. Father arrested. Hundreds of people online are offering their condolences to the UCF football star reportedly killed in shooting incident Monday night in Northwest Jacksonville. A sports website run by CBS News reports that Otis Anderson Jr. was a victim of the said incident. He was 23 years old. I think this pretty much goes over everything I said, but let's see, this tweets of condolences here. There are a lot of people that really liked him. There's a lot of people there that really appreciated him, and he is going to be missed. There's some other information. He's going to be missed, man, and it's a shame. It really is. And from the reports, he did this because he was trying to protect his mother. No son should have to protect his mother from his father. And I guarantee you there was abuse in that home. That's why it seems that he had a lot of love for his grandfather, because his grandfather basically was his father. And I'm pretty sure but there are males who are probably listening to me who can relate to being in a household where you have all this dysfunction, but you were still able to succeed, but you have no relationship with your father. Even though your father was married to your mother, your father was a complete weirdo. He was an emotional idiot. He did things based off emotion for a woman. This man threw his life away, what's left of it, over a woman that he was married to. And again, I don't care what she said to this guy. Obviously, he was losing the verbal argument. He was so weak that he had to go and he had to get back up because he was losing an argument. I don't think that this young man was trying to fight his father. I don't think he wanted smoke with his father. But again, we don't know what goes on in that household. Maybe there's going to be more details there. But this young man did not deserve this. His father should know better than that. But his father was too weak and too much of a coward to be able to handle his emotions. He raised a young man that people loved, that people will miss. Let's look at these tweets. He was beloved by the UCF fan base, by his ex-teammates. And all that is gone because of one emotional idiot, one clown, one coon who took the life of another black man that was his son. That is unforgivable. And he will never reach the gates of heaven due to his actions. And I don't care how any of you feel about this. This is unforgivable. This could have been avoided. Absolutely could. It's senseless that a young man with so much promise cannot live out that promise due to one emotional idiot who was his father. So let me think in the comment section below. Like this video, share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.